For months, Sarah had been living in a kind of fear she had never experienced before in her life. It started small. A feeling that someone was watching her when she walked to her car after work. A silver sedan that seemed to appear wherever she went. She told herself she was being paranoid, but then the notes started appearing on her car. Things that only someone watching her very closely would know. What time she left for work, which coffee shop she stopped at every morning, the name of her sister who visited on Sundays. Sarah went to the police and filed a report. She changed every lock in the house. She started varying her routes to work, parking in different spots, never staying anywhere longer than she needed to. And every single night when she came home, she walked through the front door and felt the relief of seeing her husband Mark waiting for her. Mark was everything she needed during those months. Patient.com/steady. He held her when she cried and told her that nobody was going to hurt her. He drove her to work some mornings, just so she wouldn't have to walk to her car alone. He researched home security systems online and spent an entire Saturday installing cameras around the house so she would feel safe. She remembers feeling so grateful for him. She remembers thinking she was lucky to have someone who loved her that much. What Sarah didn't know, Mark had full access to every camera he had installed. He could see everything. Her morning routine, which rooms she went to when she was home alone. Because Mark hadn't installed those cameras to protect her from the stalker. Mark was the stalker. The same man who held her while she cried was the one who had been following her for months. The same man who drove her to work had been the silver sedan she kept noticing. When investigators finally pieced it together, the evidence was overwhelming. His phone placed him at every location. His handwriting matched the notes. The cameras he installed had recorded him leaving the house at 2 a.m. on the exact nights the calls were made. In April 2025, a jury found Mark guilty of first-degree murder, stalking, and criminal impersonation. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Sarah sat in that courtroom and listened to the verdict and thought about every night she had felt safe in his arms. Every night, she had thanked God for giving her someone who protected her. She never saw it coming. She was never supposed to. That is what makes people like Mark so incredibly dangerous. Not the cruelty, not the obsession, but the patience, the performance, the ability to look someone in the eyes every single day and feel nothing. The mask always slips,